TikTok is the worst, and here's why. Okay, so each time I tried to like make a TikTok account dedicated to art, there was always like some type of negativity being like towards me, directed towards me. Okay, so I remember I had like made videos featuring my OCs, and I had one person like saying negative stuff about how my work was drawn and stuff, and saying stuff about how the character looks, and they was just negative, you know. And I've noticed that in like when it comes to people in general, mostly around people creating stuff on TikTok, I noticed that people like to come around just to crap on you and then turn around and be hypocrites and put people whose work is not even that like great, put them on a pedestal, but y'all like to crap on other people that y'all are not like, I guess, familiar with. I guess it's a like a thing where people, they see like this person has a bunch of followers despite their work not looking like their work not being that good. No offense, I'm not talking about anybody, but they like to put people on a pedestal despite the people who got the bunch of followers work not being that good. One is people who trying to create stuff like and build an audience, and it looks a certain way, and people don't like how it looks. They just like to crap on you, even when you're trying to like go out their way and stand out and be unique. These people go find you and then just put negative comments underneath there, trying to make people seem like you're a terrible person and what you create is bad, and they like belittle you. Because I remember another time where it was this artist that had a bunch of followers. People was crapping on me because they didn't like how my work looked a certain way and how it was drawn, and saying it was bad. Like I got a bunch of negative comments. But it was another artist I've seen on TikTok that didn't even draw that good and had a bunch of followers and stuff. But it's a bunch of people in their comment section saying positive stuff. That's what I've noticed. Like it's just like, I think it's based on like how many random followers this person has followed or something like that, and they kiss butt to other people. Therefore, them same people is gonna go back and just kiss their butts too, because they so used to feeding each other's egos and stuff. Well, I'm not done yet telling about. I'm not done talking about the times when I was on TikTok where it's just like, it's just a bunch of people crapping on other people because they hate to see someone doing something that they're not used to seeing, or something that seems much more unique, you know. Because there was this time where I was trying to promote my VRI creations on TikTok, my first account, and I had made Liz on VRI, and I tried to make it look exactly like her, and what she did, it was like adult Liz. I just like on VRI, I don't use it out of the ordinary, not out of the ordinary. I don't use additional software like Blender and stuff. I just do it inside of the software, the VRI software. So the clothes not always look that interesting, but I try to make it look exactly like the character's clothes. Somebody gonna come out of their way and say that my stuff, well, you put a negative comment underneath my stuff, you know. I kept getting a bunch of negative, like I did get a lot of negative comments underneath my stuff when it comes to that VRI stuff. Like I made Raven, somebody talk about somehow something doesn't look right, which is fine, but still y'all just be nitpicking people's work just because I'm doing something that you're not used to doing or seeing. They like to put people down all the time, go out of their way just to put negative stuff all the time. I've noticed it a lot. lot. I think I made Lois Lane or something, and somebody said that it looked like a character from the, what was that anime called? Evelyn or something like that. Trying to be funny and stuff. There was another person who said something about the details of my rewrite character, which I didn't have a problem with. And somebody liked the comment, trying to make it seem like, you know how people like the comments and stuff, and just to be funny and stuff, or try to be messy. I've noticed it. When you an art account in general on TikTok, it's like these people will just go out of their way to see what's going on in your profile, just to wait until you put something up for them to crap on. TikTok viewer things, when you can see viewers, I hate that crap. I just don't like that at all. My second account, not my second account, but my most recent TikTok, I had deleted it because it's just hard to get on TikTok. Not only that, but the art community is just so stuck up on that platform. Every community on TikTok, it's hard to get in every community on TikTok. You'll be better off making music videos with animated clips like I did on my first TikTok, which made me gain like 600 followers. Any other thing you're trying to do on TikTok, it's gonna be hard unless you like follow a bunch of random people and have friends and stuff, because it's ridiculous how negative the art community is on TikTok. And I know a bunch of these people who go out of their way to crap and talk crap. Excuse me. I know it's a bunch of young people that does this stuff to shit on people, and then when you go to their profile, their stuff ain't even of quality. No offense, but your stuff ain't even polished, and you wonder about what everybody else works look like, because somehow you're jealous of what people is trying to do and like creating something different. I can't stand this stuff. This new generation of artists, y'all are really out there. Y'all are creating a freaking negative image of y'allself already before y'all even really start to grow up. And it says a lot about this new generation. Not most of them, some of them. I had this same problem on Discord. I'm gonna make a video about that. Where this is a TikTok community. I seen a video where it was this artist and her art style looked a certain way or something, and they said that this girl was attacked on TikTok. That's what I'm saying. How y'all gonna go crap on other people's work just because of how it's drawn and stuff, and then meanwhile y'all putting like mediocre shit on a pedestal? Excuse me. You putting the mediocre stuff over some stuff that you crapping on because you giving them the benefit of the doubt because that person has more followers, or that person has more friends, or that person has more likes. It shouldn't matter. That shouldn't even matter, because art is determined on like what makes it stand out or something, or the techniques. Most of the time these people, it's all the same thing, you know. And the artist, her stuff, she was trying, and her stuff looked unique in her own way. I don't like how going out of your way just to make somebody feel bad and then turn around, your stuff not even look that good and stuff. It's just like these people would just be witch hunting, waiting to witch hunt on people who try to make a calling for themselves, really. And like to a bunch of other artists, I mean, TikTok can be good to help put your stuff out there, but for the most part, I don't think it's a good platform for like growth and finding other people that's inside your fandom, because the fandom community on TikTok is just the most toxic thing too. They toxic too. It's just like when it comes to fandoms, people is just so possessive and they don't want to let people in. Not only let people in based on popularity and stuff, or we're not gonna look at your work unless it's just something familiar or you got this amount of likes and stuff. It's the same thing over and over and over again on every platform based on followers and likes and stuff. With these young people got some nerves and they need to work through some stuff because it's just ridiculous. I'm so sick and tired of y'all doing stuff like this. You gotta just have this nasty attitude like it's cute and then turn around and act like ain't nothing happening. And then y'all work. Most of the time y'all stuff ain't even original. Like, I've seen people bluntly rip off some pre-existing characters and then try to say it's their OC. No. What is it? No. I mean, I did used to do stuff like that when I was younger and I grew up out of it, but nowadays a lot of young people is familiar with that OC stuff, right? It's called original characters. So you would think that people would, I get that people got inspiration, but they'll go out of their way to make their own characters and stuff. And you can take parts of characters, pre-existing characters into your character. But bluntly copying off of people's stuff and then going about thinking that your work is just, the best thing that anybody else could have done. It's just ridiculous. But the TikTok art community, I don't advise people to just like use TikTok when it comes to like art sharing and stuff and networking. I mean, it's easier for some people, but it's not gonna be easy for certain types of artists because these people on this site are hypocrites. You gotta be ready to receive a bunch of negative hate when it comes to TikTok, because as soon as you join, as soon as you start posting out something that's about something revolving around, or they ready to crap on you, it's just like these people they just wait to seek out people, and once they do that, they leave, and then it starts all over again. And it's just, why would you waste your time just crapping on people's work when you could be improving on your own stuff, or just learn about something else that's just what's interesting in you? Because it seemed like that guy who said my work didn't look good and then continued to want to argue with me. Don't you got something better to do? I know my work didn't look good. For one, I'm not saying it was good, but I know it didn't look good. And you can't tell people how to draw their own characters either. You can't tell people what to draw and how to draw their characters. You don't own them, and you can't make people do something that you want them to do. Now I had since then got a little bit better with art since then, but what I've learned about making several art accounts on TikTok is not the best platform, because it just got a bunch of freaking people who just likes to be nasty all the time. I know that's on every platform, but it's just in the art community, a bunch of people, they out in the open in the art community doing this stuff, and then they'll turn around and put these crappy artists on freaking, put them up and just boost their egos despite them not even having a good direction in their artwork. So I know there's something wrong with TikTok. Nothing wrong with the, but it's just the user base. So I would consider you guys to get an Instagram or something, or DeviantArt, because DeviantArt nowadays is easy to grow followers. I'm just giving y'all a heads up on that. It's easy to grow followers on DeviantArt now, so you might want to start that, probably. Twitter is not the best place to go to promote your art. You can get views. It's the best place to get views on your art, but other than that, the people on it, it's just hard to gain a following. It's not gonna be easy. You're just gonna be struggling on that platform as well. With YouTube too, you should try to promote yourself on YouTube. Get yourself out there, get your work out there, and just keep going regardless of what people are saying about your artwork. And then just like, despite all that stuff, I just stopped caring and just stopped putting so much effort into it, because TikTok ain't like a platform I want to be on there 24/7 looking at videos and crap. I've decided to just like, every now and then. And if you were someone who went through all this, just brush it aside, keep going and improving, and just ignore all those people, because at the end of the day, those people have not even, like, they don't even, like, that person who was telling me how to draw stuff, you ain't even been through what I've been through. Like, y'all are not professional teachers when it comes to art. You are not a professional. You ain't get no degree, my friend. You ain't a person that took a long time with different art techniques. If that's the case, then I want to see like a certificate or something, because at the end of the day, y'all people is just running y'all mouths and don't even know what different types of fundamentals of art that it takes to make your work very, very, out of the ordinary. It just makes it something that people want to look at. Y'all just running y'all mouths. At the end of the day, it's just people who want to feel good about themselves and just boasting their egos up while crapping on people, just wasting their time. It's just getting aside slap fights with random people just because you jealous of what other people is trying to make. So don't let them people just make you feel bad about your work. If they doing something like they going out of their way to crap on you, that means you're doing something good. If you're attracting any type of attention, that means you're doing something good. That means your art journey is growing a little bit. I mean, your art journey is growing, and you're doing something interesting that will make people want to take the time and notice what you're creating. But that's all I want to say about art TikTok. And like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. I'm going to be reading your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.